Hello, everybody. This is Attila from Signalo.com. This is our first podcast or fundamental analysis, fundamental and technical analysis of the market in 2024. Happy New Year, everybody. So, a couple of words about us. Signalo.com is an English website, English and German website of ours. We are from Hungary, me and my partner, actually my mentor, Géza Varkuti. Mr. Varkuti is already in the forex market as a trader, 36 years. We have to update this, 36 years. He started his career in Germany, and the first strategies he learned from the Swiss Post Bank, if I remember well, the Swiss Post Bank main head of risk manager, who was a really big portfolio trader, and he learned the first steps from him. And after that, he went to what's the name of the guy, Gizabachi? Klaus Zeller. Probably you can even Google him. So Mr. Klaus was the first step, and then he went with the Japanese trading strategies and build up his own strategies from the background of the Japanese mentality, trading mentality. On this site, we start with the basic services, what we can do for you. We share our live trading signals. So what I'm trading with the FXK, I'm sharing it with my followers, and actually it's a pretty good stuff. You can get a 1 week free trial, and you are getting WhatsApp messages from me. Actually, it looks like this in the WhatsApp. This is our Hungarian group. As you can see, I'm giving the details, and this is the Signalo, what I just put, like European and the gold. Both of them are here. As you can see, you can follow up with these trades. Okay, 1 week is free trial, and after that it's only 99 euros. So it's a good deal. You will see it. We wrote our own books. I'm using two strategies from Mr. Varkuti. One is the key level strategy, which actually a support resistant confirmation, and the signals is always coming from this really interesting strong levels, mainly with pending positions. And we have our event manager as well, which is a news trading robot. You can check the video and you can see our website. I'm a CISEC, European Advanced Licensed Trader. You can check my license as well. My name is Attila Polensky, and I'm in the market now. This is 16 years. I started as a stockbroker, so I have more deep knowledge with the speculation and with the fundamental analysis. Let's see a couple of things about the fundamentals if you are trading with forex, cryptos, and commodities. What I'm using already, like from 2013, the Forex Factory. Okay, forexfactory.com is the website, and you can find these details. And mainly it's gathering the major and minor currency news. You can see, for example, here immediately getting all the central banks' interest rates. You can use a really nice filter. You can look for events. For example, I want to see the GBP rate. Here is the GBP bank rate, and you can see it's 5.25. The next deal gonna be, the next deal is gonna be 21st of March. So you can be updated when gonna be the first release. You can check the CPI data, everything, okay? So if you click on the calendar, it's usually giving you the recent week, the ongoing week. It's starting with the 14th of Sunday. We are Hungarian, so for us the week is starting with Monday, and the trading week also starting with Monday. Before to start this week, we are at January 16th, as you can see. Now the upcoming interesting news is the Canadian CPI. I would like to share with you a couple of details about the last week news. We got a pretty strong NFP data, which was showing a really strong US economy. We got 216,000 growth in the unemployment sector. You can see there is a small drop, so the trend is getting smaller. Of course, this is the effect of the tough hawkish monetary policy in the US. We had a nice data from Canada as well, but let's just stay with the US. In US, we got some growing average hourly earnings with 0.4%. It's a month-and-month data, so you cannot have too much speculation on this, so much to have some kind of progressive thinking. But with the NFP, you can see that the high interest rate is hurting the US economy, but it's keeping itself pretty strong. Okay, so we got the strong NFP data. Then next week after this, which was the last week for us, we had a stronger CPI than expected. The US CPI is 3.4% right now. So this giving a big question mark for the Fed representatives, that how is it gonna go forward? Is it gonna go higher? We're gonna stick in this 3-4%, or it's gonna go lower and we're gonna reach the really good target of 2%, what the Fed and all the major banks wants, a plus 2% CPI year on year. If we are getting closer, we can see a huge movement in the dollar. In this case, the dollar can start to weaken, and we can go on higher with the cryptos, and we can go higher with the stocks. Okay, so the CPI was better than expected. It made the dollar getting strength. For example, against the USD JPY, we got here the data, and as you can see, the dollar again strengthening, again getting more appreciated against the JPY. Meanwhile, the JPY interest rate stays in negative territory. The next data which moved a bit cooled the pressure on the CPI is the PPI data, which is the Producers Price Index. The Producers Price Index is giving the change, the data about the change in the price of finished goods and services sold by the producers. We saw a nice PMI data for the service sector. My opinion, the higher data we got, thanks for the services sector in the CPI for the United States, and that was the reason that the CPI could rise into the 3.4%, because I checked the goods, the durable goods price didn't rise that much, but what was doing well is the services. And in the CPI, we are calculating the change in the price of goods and services by the customers. So the service sector pushed the CPI to a positive territory. If you check the PMI data, then you can see it. And now let's get back to our ongoing week, the week starting with 14th of January 2024. We got already some news from Japan. The money stock is 2.3% higher. This is the amount of the liquidity which is in the market. You can see as well the Japanese stock exchange doing pretty much well. Of course, as you can see, there's a big rally, and this is all-time high. So now the next step probably gonna be where it can stop a bit is the 40,000 level. Now they are at 35. Now they just went about the 35,000. The previous resistance and was already done at 34K. So now by the strategy they have to come back around here and then they can go. But let's see. There's a big boost in the Japanese stocks. Of course, if you check the USD JPY or the Euro JPY or CHF JPY, all of them, look at this CHF JPY, it's really, really, really high. So compared to the beginning 2 years ago, it was only 120 and now it's 170. So it's a 40% depreciation of the Japanese yen. And because of this, if it's going on and seems like it's gonna stay in this path, the Japanese companies is right now nearly 40% cheaper. If you exchange your money to Japanese yen, you buy any kind of companies, for example, through the Interactive Brokers, that the company that I'm using next to the FXK. FXK, you can find really easily, really nice, fxk.com. This is what we are using. Even we've been invited like partners, like to do some educations for the FXK, and there's gonna be at the webinars, probably you can see me and Mr. Varkuti also. This is actually me doing a seminar in Budapest, and we're gonna have as well some cooperation. This is the company that I can step for you. So if there is something happened, then people can write me an email that, hey, this happened, what was the problem? And then I can go and fight for the better service. The other one that I'm using for stock trading is the Interactive Brokers or Maxim. But in this case, what we are doing at the Signalo is mainly forex and commodity trades. The long-term investments you can find with the Investrium.one. The Investrium.one is it's still in Hungarian, but you can translate it. It's our portfolio management, where you can see it's mainly American blue chip, most American blue chip build-up portfolio. And our partner here, the Maxim, the bank is the JP Morgan, and the Interactive Brokers who is giving the service. Here we work for performance fee. So if we make you a profit, we are getting paid from the profit. So the fees are really, really low, and the main point is to work together with the Maxim in the way that we can produce for you some nice profit, because this is our main target. Also, we are getting paid from the profit. So this is a one-way road. Everybody is going to the main point and doing this trading to make money. I know many of you would just like to play, but here, if you follow the strategies, you can make some real stuff. You can see it following me on the Signal service at the Signalo. Okay, let's get on. We got the right move HPI data from the GBP. It shows us that the UK sales has started on the real estates, and the real estate price is rising 1.3% in the last months. Inflation goal, the Australian inflation as well, getting a bit higher, but not serious news till now. We have here wholesale price index, which is a CPI. for the wholesalers, it dropped in Germany. So it's right now showing that the price of the goods, it's not no services included, are dropping right now in Germany. Let's see if we can find some. Yeah, you can see the tendency that in the from July 2022, it's pretty much down, and it's thanks for the high interest rate in Europe. Let's see what's going to happen. Industrial production is dropping as well. We don't really have good news in Europe now. We're struggling pretty much. I'm European, so I can see it that the higher interest rate is a problem, big problem for the GDP, to make the economy growing. It's a big question for Europe now. We lost it already like 12 years ago. 12 years ago, European Union was has the biggest GDP, the biggest economic common wealth, as the UK people say, in the whole Europe. That time, European Union was bigger than Japan, bigger than US. Right now, we had the Brexit, and we are struggling with a lot of things. You can see it in the data also. The German final CPI came up with 0.1% plus, so it's when the people are taking it from the shelf, then it's higher. Of course, this month per month is showing to us the December CPI, and of course we had a Christmas, so there was some jump in the CPI. Even I was not in Germany, in Austria, in Vienna, just to buy some stuff at the Christmas market. But there are a lot of Christmas markets in Vienna, a fantastic place. It's good to be European. Okay, so GBP climate count. Actually, this is the amount of people that they had to ask for some unemployment claim. And this is the name in UK. It's claimant count change, and it's 11,000. That's why it's green, because they've been expecting 18,000. Now it's much smaller. What is interesting after this, the German ZEV economic sentiment, it came up much better than it was expected. It's a good point that the ZEV is seeing an upgrade. The ZEV is a really interesting data, because the ZEV index, we call it ZEV index, is the diffusion index based on survey German institutional investors and analysts says. So right now, the German institutions and analysts, they say there's gonna be, by their analysis, an up trend in the German economy. Of course, they could be that reached the rock bottom and now starting to climb up. After this, we get the zero economic sentiment. It as well became better. This is the same story, and really similar. Institutional investors are giving it, and the story is about 275 German institutional investors and analysts, which responded to a relative 6 months economic outlook for the Eurozone. So now they're expecting a growth thing. Of course, if this is this shows, if this data is above 0, then it shows a growth. It's like a PMI data, just the barrier is not the 50, is the 0. Now they're pretty much positive in the next half-year outlook. Today you can use our event manager on it's Cyprus time. I'm living in a beautiful island in Cyprus. At 15:30 you can check by your time. By the way, you can put your, see, I'm going after Athens, but wherever you live in Sofia, Skopje, Riga, Kiev, wherever you live, Warsaw, Edinburgh, London, you can choose your time frame, and you're gonna see by the time zone that everything will change for yours. Okay, on basic, I don't know which is it giving to you if you first time opening the forexfactory.com. Okay, let's go further, because the CPI that are gonna give a big movement for the USD CAD, for example. On the USD CAD or on the CAD GP, CAD GPY, you can trade it. The event manager is really simple to use. If you check the, don't know if on this, even on this one I have, because my mentor is using it. Mr. Varkut is using the event manager. He's trading with the robots. I have only the position size calculator, which is also free to download from us, but it's not yet there. It's probably on our Hungarian site, yet on the barkuti.eu. So you can use the event manager, what you can find on our page. If you click here, robots and the event manager news trader. So when the news are coming out and there's a big movement, then you can see how it works. Here is a video about it, and you can see it. Event manager, our news trading expert advisor, is trading with pending orders. As you see, it's opening buy and sell stops, so it's ready for the big movement of the price. When the news coming out, this is the NFP, you can see in a couple of seconds, $828 pure profit. That's why good to trade with event manager. Okay, so the big movement you will see definitely on the CAD JPY or on the USD CAD. Let's just check the USD CAD. This is, as you can see, view navigator. This is my live account, so not a demo what I'm showing you. And I said the USD Canadian dollar is here. You see there is a big rally already today, so the market is expecting a smaller CPI, but if it's gonna be bigger, then you can see a huge movement down. So it's gonna go really fast. It's gonna go within a couple of minutes. And what you can see now they're waiting. They don't know what's gonna happen. After the news is out, the event manager will take the profit for you. Okay, many times it's break even, but the most of the time you can put down some profit. So if using the event manager on important only the event manager on important news, then definitely you can grab some money from the market. Okay, this event manager is usable only on the main news. Like for example, we're gonna have the GBP CPI year on year. If it's still gonna go lower, then the GBP can lose some momentum. If you check the GBP right now against the GBP USD, now you can pay less. It's a big drop right now. The market is expecting, compared to US, where we had a higher CPI, the market is expecting a lower CPI for the Great British Pound. So if it breaks down this level, as you can see, it's an important level right here. This is what we call support and resistance level. If it's below the 106, it can get even lower around here to 125. So there's a $100 movement. What you can do in this case by my strategy is gonna be sell stop. I'm gonna put my trading position about 1.65, and I'm gonna put my take profit about 1.2512. For example, modify, and here we have the trades. You can move it even a little bit. 1 point. What is the stop? Where did I put the stop? I don't see the stop loss. Because I clicked the wrong one. 1 second, I modify. It's 1.26, like this. This is something different, okay? So if it hits down the 1.26, I will put it a little bit lower, like this. Yeah, something like this. Then we can go even to check the next level. This is by the mix of the fundamental and technical analysis. Okay, so just to have something prompt for me. What other positions I got now is the gold sell, and I'm on long on the euro Polish zloty. I'm expecting to get it even higher. I'm below 4.5 is my expectations. So if you see, you can check what's going to happen with these positions. Anyway, next week, I'm going to explain. I'm going to show you what happened. Unfortunately, I'm not a magician, so you're not going to see all the time just winners. You can see some losses also. Okay. So the GBP CPI going to be in 17. So tomorrow morning, you can trade it with the event manager, what you can find here on our website, signal.com. You're coming to the robots, and you're getting the news trader, okay? Event manager, news trader. You want to sign up for the free signals, you can do it. It's for 1 week free signal service, 1 week free trial. You click here, and it's immediately bringing you to the signal service page where you can see my explanations and you can register. By the way, the event manager you can get for free if you get the 6 months signal service update. But if you are new, and probably you are new because we just started in English, our main page, if you go down, you can see is the varkuti.eu. If you click, you can see our site in Hungarian, or you can see that we'll be making podcasts also, and educations in Hungarian, of course. We have our hard copy books, but in English it's not yet available. My coworker is a perfect German speaker, so who's German probably can ask an appointment, or you can ask about it. Anyway, to get back to the market, we have CPI data tomorrow for the GBP, and then of course we're gonna have some from Europe also at 12 o'clock, the final core CPI 2.9%. We saw it in a preliminary, it was 2.9. So there was an increase in the European CPI, which is a strengthening factor, and that's why I'm right now in the euro Polish zloty long. I'm speaking about this because the Polish government already started, the Central Bank of Poland already started to cut the interest rates. Meanwhile, Europeans should keep it, and that's how we can make some money, connecting the speculation with the technical strategies. Okay, so USD retail sales, what we can see from US, definitely gonna have some impact on the dollar. Then US industrial production, they're expecting a small drop. President Lagarde gonna speak. She will be dovish as usual, but pretending to be hawkish. And the next important thing, Philly Fed manufacturing index gonna be interesting. The Philadelphia Fed is always has an impact. Then again, Lagarde speaks. Okay. And again, Lagarde speaks. Lagarde speaks many times these days, because they have, in Davos, this meeting, the World Economic Forum, which is in Switzerland, in Davos, and now everybody is there, so you can follow up some real straight news from the Bloomberg. If you don't have any kind of payments, you just go to the YouTube, and you open for yourself. You just put Bloomberg Live. See, it's already here for me. And yes, and you can see the straight news. See, they right now,
big bank, regulated
they are
as a
in
bank,
Davos
but they're
now.
profitable in the same
See
way.
Davos live from Davos.
Stanley later on this
So you can grab some news from here, what they're speaking, because sometimes these big people, they are making some mistakes, and they're saying info about their upcoming decisions that can affect the market pretty much. Okay, so this was for this week. The signalo.com. My name is Attila. My mentor is Mr. Giza Varkuti. Soon we're gonna have our books, more books, not just the key level, the other really important strategies, like for example the Renko, the Japanese strategy with the robot, fantastic tool here for you, gonna be available. Meanwhile, what I can suggest you, just follow us, like us. We are real, we are here. You can contact us and sign up for the Signal service. Make some, if you like it, then share it. Make some vibe, and what we always say, the trend we trust. See you.